Hi, it's Autumn. Different video from my usual type of stuff. Obviously I usually do games and stuff if I assume everyone watching this is already subscribed, or at least regularly watches my videos. I can't imagine random people finding this one, but, thought about doing something different. I, recently got into Yu-Gi-Oh! I've always kind of been into it, as a kid. I have lots of cards from then. I never played, anything more than, kitchen table Yu-Gi-Oh!, right? But recently I've been really wanting to try getting into it physically, so I did some testing on Dueling Book with Joel and some other friends. I downloaded Master Duel even. I ordered a bunch of cards online. I might show my deck later in this video. It's not quite finished yet, I'm still waiting on a couple cards, but I would like to go to locals in 2 days, and well, if they're not here, then I'll just have to play suboptimally. But anyway, I also ordered an Age of Overlord booster box because I just kind of got talked into it by Joel. I don't even know if he realized that he did that, but I was like, yeah, it would be fun to get the newest box and open up. And then I'm like, well shit, if I'm opening a whole box, may as well make some content out of it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. Obviously sleeve any sort of hollows and stuff like that. What am I looking for out of this? Well, SP Little Knight would be nice, but I know that that's short printed to fuck. Gen and Ken are commons, so I expect to get at least a couple of each, and I can always supplement further, because Gen and Ken are cool. I wouldn't be using them in this deck. I might use this SP Little Knight if I pull it. Honestly, there's not actually that much in here that I would use for this deck, but it has some good cards in general. Typhon's would be another good pull. Sorry, I need to make sure this is in focus. I have a very awkward setup here where my phone is kind of I'm using the same thing that I actually don't know if any of this would have gone up yet, but I bought a frame and a ring light and shit for the Pokemon Progression series, Progression Playoffs. But anyway, so I've got it kind of pointed down. I can't really see the screen very well, but I think I've got it more or less okay. I also want to apologize about my nails looking a bit grotty. I have a bad habit of chewing them. I should really paint them more so that I don't do that. But anyway, let's stop stalling. I've got some keys here with which to open this. You can see that it's, not been tampered with because it's got the Konami, kind of, what do you call that? I don't know what you call it. Plastic wrap, I guess. Where's a good place to cut this? Maybe here? There you go. And if people are interested in this type of thing, I can do this more often. I'm sure this won't be the last, box set I buy like this. I might not buy all of them, but Joel said that he does, and honestly that sounds kind of fun. To, they release 3 major sets a year. That's it's like a new video game, basically. I don't get new video games that often, but it's comparable, in terms of money on a hobby. Okay, haven't done this before. Certainly not this many. Last time I actually opened packs was fucking Ancient Prophecy. And even then I only got maybe 5 packs or something. Let's see. And if you're interested in this type of thing as well, I could also mix it up. I was thinking about, I don't think I'll vlog my locals because that would be, I don't know, I think that might be kind of awkward. I'm going there to play for the first time anyway. But I might do a showcase of my old collection. There's not really anything super special in there, but I could talk a bit about it if people are interested. I imagine most people are just going to use this as sort of background audio. I'd like to be able to have multiple camera angles here too, but I can't, so you're just going to have to deal with the top down. Hopefully that's fine. Alright, so let's put that off to the side, here or something. Do people usually start on the left or the right? For me, it's easier to get to the left right now. So here we go, Age of Overlord. I didn't look at the descriptions on the back or the side of the box or anything. Entire set includes 50 commons, 26 super rares, 14 ultras, and 10 secret rares. I think every pack is guaranteed to have at least a rare, and then it can be hollow or something like that. And then there's more chances for other things. And then I think within the sort of meta aspect here, within a box, I think you're guaranteed to get at least 2 hollows on one side and at least 2 hollows on the other, or something like that. I don't know the exact details. But yeah, Age of Overlord. Let's go. There's no flavor description or anything as far as I can tell. And I'm the kind of annoying person that likes to open things like this very precisely and not tear the packaging, even though they're designed to be disposed of. So I'll do this. Let's maybe move this like this, so it's out of the way. And yeah, I've got my sleeves ready if I need to do that for any foils. Okay. I also happen to know that if you want to save the one that could be a holo for the end, you want to take 1, 2, 3, 4 cards from the back and put them at the front, like this. Alright, let's see what we've got. Nimlaria Repeater, Miracle of the Supreme King, Master Duel the Chanter. This is one of very few illusion monsters, new type they've added. Pit Knight Philly, I've heard this thing's pretty good. What Psychic Fighting Porter? I know they introduced some What support here. What Kingdom? Well, speaking of which, I think that's a reprint. Startling Stare of the Snake Eyes. I don't remember how many I've pulled at this point. Is there only one more? No, there's 2 more. Stars Align Above the Shrine. What card is this? It's a Shinobu card, okay. And Fire Recovery. Ooh. Let's see. Target fire. I don't know. Maybe Fire Kings? I haven't heard anybody talk about this card. I'm also not very good at identifying the rarities. I want to say this is super, because the picture and the attribute icon, well, I guess it's not attribute in this case, the spell icon, are kind of like sort of shiny and like a slight rainbow effect. I think that's super. Are you supposed to sleeve supers? I guess I will. I'm worried about running out of perfect fits here. Because I still am waiting on a couple of new cards for my deck, as I mentioned. Let's see. For God's sake. I wonder if maybe I should save this for the end. Or just off camera. Or I could just put them in the perfect fits for now, honestly. I have several different colors of sleeves. I'm going to be using, I guess, these purple ones for this. These are Dragon Shield, by the way. Obviously not sponsored, because who do you think I am? Let's see, are these going to be... Okay. This one was fine. Sometimes these, Joel warned me about this, sometimes they have a bit of a problem where, like, a little air pocket will form as you're trying to push it in if they're, like... Because they're not consistently made, sometimes they're too tight. But yeah, anyway. Not sure if I should have, like, my bulk visible on screen, but whatever. What's that? Oh, that was a little bit unsightly, but whatever. Let's see what else we have. So yeah, I don't expect people to, like, watch this as, like, fully intently. This is more... Oh no, it's ripping. I expect this is more of a background noise type of video, but if you're interested in Yu-Gi-Oh, then, hey, maybe we can get a conversation going. And if you ever want to hit me up on Master Duel, feel free to add me on Steam, and if I'm on there, then maybe we can play sometime. I don't know. Always down to connect with my audience more. Okay, let's see. Card Scanner. Pendulum Evolution. I don't own any Pendulum cards. Fallen of the Tistina. Shame that this archetype is not very good. I'm noticing these aren't first edition, but I guess that's okay. I don't know how that works. Loka Samsara, that's a Visas card. Hey guys, Visas, Starfrost here. Okay, Rose Papillon, Returned of the Tistina, Ixies Entrust. I've noticed people at locals, because I went to go watch a couple times, people tend to just say XYZ, which I'm like, the mechanic's been around for a while, you think they know how to pronounce it by now. Ooh, one of the Horus cards. Nice. There you go, I guess I'll bring it up close to the camera. People are excited about these. They're a nice little engine. They've got a very unique gimmick around their kind of signature spell card, King's Sarcophagus, where they have reverse targeting protection. And if you don't know what that means, in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's many different types of ways to remove a card from the field. But then a common thing between like many of them is some cards will target, and other cards will just simply say that you do it. So, like, for example, it might say target a card your monster can... target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it, versus just destroy all monster your opponent controls. I'm going to do the full sleeving later. I think it'll take me too much time otherwise. I'm already taking a bit of time off this. Anyway, many cards will have an effect that says, like, you can't... Like, your opponent can't target them, or can't target certain cards you control with effects. And so, you know, if a card does something like just destroying without targeting, then that's sort of like, it gets through that extra layer of basic protection. However, King Sarcophagus has a very strange effect that specifically only lets the cards be destroyed if it is targeting. So you like have to use the weaker forms of removal. It's very strange. Or you just, you know, use something like Zeus, send directly to grave, or you know, you can bounce them, spin them, put them in a stew. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we got? Full Armored Ixies. I think people were potentially interested in this one for certain strategies. I can't remember. Ah, one of these, the Nouvelles. This is an archetype that is essentially there to make Hungry Burger good, which is very funny. Scapegoat. Play of the Tistina. Ah, our first again. Wonderful. I only think I need one of these for this thing I'm planning. One Gan and one Ken, but I'll have to double check. Sharv Saga. Immortal Bushi mourns the mortal body. What Kyuki. And Snake Eye Ash. I know people were splashing some Sinful Spoils cards into their various strategies, actually, including Rescue Ace, which got very good representation at YCS Indie last weekend. And I think the Snake Eyes are like related to them. I don't know if people run the Snake Eyes in that deck. A little bit of a like, that's unfortunate. There's a little bit of a sort of very slight dent in the front of the card there. That's a shame. All right, let's perfect fit that. And as I said, I'll do the proper sleeving later. Snake Eye Ash. Okay. We're not even a quarter through yet. I don't remember how many packs it is. 9 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. So 1, 2, 3. So it's 12 on either side. So God, we're not even a sixth of the way through. We are an eighth of the way through the packs. Well, it gives us lots of opportunities to potentially pull some good stuff. And yes, I will continue to be annoying and open the packs like this. Because I like to. It brings me satisfaction. It gives me happiness when I eat a hymn. One, two, three, four. Okay, Realm Eulogy. Another Pit Knight Philly. Don't know if you'd run 2 of these. Nemleria Repeater. Gaia Prominence, the Fierce Force. Okay. If I get dupes, though, I was actually thinking, since I'm going to be visiting Josh and Joel in about a month's time, I could always trade or give some of these to Josh. Not Josh. Joel. Why did I say Josh? Josh doesn't play. What Tuna? I think this is one of the new ones. I think this one's good. It's also a tuna. And, oh, no, we still got one more. Transcendosaurus Exoraptor. And, nope, still got one more. I'm very bad at this. Startling Snare of the Snake Eyes. Okay. Snake Eye Birch. We got another foil Snake Eye. This one's not dented, thankfully. Okay. I don't know what any of these do. I should probably actually read them sometime. I imagine this video would be more interesting if I actually had more to say about these cards and about the meta, but I'm not. I'm still learning, you know? We could have a quick peek, I suppose. So we've got Ash and Birch. What does Ash do? They're named after different types of trees, I see. It's a pyro. So what is it, like fire spirits that have like burned up a tree or something? And like, I don't know. Let's see. If it's normal, special summoned, add a level 1. Are they all level 1? Maybe. Fire monster from deck to hand. Send 2 face-up cards you control to the graveyard, including this card. Special summon. Oh, sorry, yeah. You can send 2 face-up cards you control, including this card. Special summon. A Snake Eye monster from your hand or deck, except Snake Eye Ash. So you get a free search. It's like a Stratos, and then okay. So it seems like starter. Birch, if you control fire monster, you can special summon. So it's an extender. So you can only do that once per turn this way. During opponent's turn, quick effect, send 2 face-up cards you control to graveyard, including this card, special summon Snake Eye from hand or deck. So it looks like, okay, I'm guessing the common thing between them is being able to send themselves and another card to special something out. But like, yeah, the Birch doesn't do anything on its own. I guess you'd want to go grab, I guess you could grab an Ash and then go into something else. I probably haven't seen the key card here. Okay. Pack number 5. Ooh, oh no, I tore it. It's fine. It was bound to happen. Origami Goddess. Ah, there's my Ken. Lovely. Angelica's Angelic Ring. I also wanted this card for a certain strategy. I'll talk about that later. I don't have the actual cards for it for the most part, but... Cursed Bride Doll. What Psychic Fighting Porter. Seen that? Shinobaron Shade Peacock. Alright. Sweet Roommaid. Starring Knight. I think this one's pretty decent. I think it's only good in certain strategies, though. Ah, here's the cover card. I'm to understand this one's apparently not very good, which is a shame. Odd Eyes Arc-Ray Dragon. Yeah, it's always treated as Supreme King Zark. I've never seen Arc V or Arc 5, however you say it, but I've always confused Z-Arc or Zark with Zork, like Zork Necrophades from Duel Monsters, because they're both powerful beings, I guess. Yeah, I think this is literally the first Pendulum monster I've ever owned. Because I wasn't really playing the game around that time. I've only recently gone back into it, and I'm not super interested in pens. Okay. I think I understand the mechanic, though. At least enough. Didn't see any pen players at locals, so... It's my understanding that pen is always either, at least for the past few years, it's always either been shit, or it's doing some broken nonsense that, you know, gets hit basically immediately, and then they go back to being shit. So, you know, good summoning mechanic, that guys. Great job. Okay. This is pack number 6, I think, so this will be a quarter of the way. Oops. Should maybe, like, these, like, over here or something. Make less of a mess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ogdoadic Daybreak. Ah, yes. One day reptiles will be good, and then everyone who owns Snake Rain will try to sell it for a big profit. Okay, Pendulum Evolution. Full Armored Ixies. Discordance of the Tistina. Stars aligned above the shrine, seen that. Vanquished Soul Snow Devil. I've heard that the Vanquished Souls, at least in the set that they like debuted in, were super short printed. And so at least, because they were like they did well in the OCG, so then Konami like short printed them in the West. Except actually, I'm in Europe and short printing is illegal, and I think it's known that they don't do it here. So hey, if you ever want to, if you ever want to get something that's short printed, which actually now that I think about it, maybe that means that SP Little Knight won't be short printed. Maybe I'll have a good chance of that. I could be wrong, but it's my understanding. Ixies Entrust. Sinful Spores of Doom, Auxilia. This is one of the cards that people are splashing in, like Rescue Ace and stuff like that. Target level 7 or higher spell cost much you control. So you would obviously do that with Diabell Star. I think you bring her out and you can search for Sinful Spores. While face up, it's unaffected by the monster's effects and sent to the graveyard during the standard phase of the next turn. Okay. All monsters your opponent currently controls lose attack equal to... Okay. That, oh, then if it becomes 0, then you can destroy them. I don't remember how much attack Diabell Star has, but yeah. Seems pretty decent. Aha! The Trolley Problem card. I was wondering if I was going to get this one. Switch Point. Yeah, this is very funny. You can see here, it's got like the track with the switch. It literally is the Trolley Problem. You pick them, your opponent has to have at least 3 monsters. You pick one, and then they either destroy that one or the other ones. It's very funny. Let's see. Oh, sorry, it's not even destroy. It's send to the graveyard, so it's not that bad. Yeah, and your opponent does it as well, so they can't even... If it says, like, your opponent cannot make this card leave the field, where it's like, well, I'm not doing it, you're doing it. By my card effect, but still. So, I still don't think it's probably going to see any play. I haven't seen anybody talk about it, aside from just memeing on, you know, they made a Trolley Problem card, but... There you go. Have I been sleeving these right? Yeah. Okay. This has been fun. I, may make a habit of this. Ooh. Hope I'm still recording. Yeah, I am. Okay. An alarm went off for something, and I was worried it would interrupt the recording, but thankfully it seems that it has not. Okay. Come on. Bro. There you go. One, two, three, four. Probably clean up this pile a little bit as well. Oh god, that's a lot of bulk. Oh boy, okay. It's going to be very strange having all, you know, the proportions of how many cards I have here. I have, you know, a decent amount from when I was a kid, but, like, this is easily going to eclipse it by the end, which is very funny. It's going to be, like, the majority, or at least the plurality of my cards are going to be from just this random set starting here. I guess this is where I started my journey, so it's not that... Oop, didn't mean to see ahead. Miracle of the Supreme King. Again, I don't know what that archetype does, if anything. Look at Samsara. Third Pit Knight Philly, definitely don't need that. IAS, Invasive Alien Species. It's a reptile support, I see. Okay. What Kuki? I think I already got that. What Kingdom? Yep. There's a second Gen. Alright. Red Arrows. Supreme King Gate Magician. So this is, yeah, this is Zark support. Okay, I'm not really too interested in reading this mountain of pendulum fucking monster text, but there you go. And what's nice is if I actually get into this local scene and, you know, start to get to know the people there more, there is some trading that goes on. You know, could find somebody who's actually interested in one of these, and, you know, we could maybe make something happen. So, still on the left half of the box here. That one came open real nice. I was almost going to say, like, oh man, maybe because it came open so nice, then that'll mean that there'll be good cards in. But it's like, oh, maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it came open too well. I'm not superstitious, but I do tend to think about these things a lot. Do you guys have any interesting card game superstitions or pack opening superstitions or anything like that? Maybe gacha superstitions? Play of the Tistina, second Angelic Ring. I only really needed one, but that's fine. Cursed Bride Doll, Fallen of the Tistina, What Tuna, seeing a lot of repeats here. Vanquish Soul, Snow Devil, UFO Light, a new illusion card. Immortal Bushi mourns the mortal body. These fucking card names, I swear. Ooh, another Sinful Spoil. Sinful Spoils of Betrayal Silvera. Send a deal Bell Star from your hand or face or field to grave. Target face-up card, negate its effects. Opponent activates a card or effect in response to your deal Bell Star monster or your Sinful Spoil spell trap or card or effect activation, which could include this. You can manage this card from... Oh, never mind. No, you can't. You can manage this card from your graveyard and negate that opponent's effect. You can only use one of these per turn. Oh, you can only use one of each effect, but so you can't... Okay. So yeah, you really do have to wait on that one. Okay. Well, building up a bit of a nice set here. I got the Arciela, got the Silvera. If I can get the Diabell Star, like, I'm not too interested in it, so maybe somebody else would be, and I can, you know, trade those off. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more packs on the left side. Jesus, this is going to take ages. Well, no problem. All the more chances for me to get some good stuff. Discordance of the Tistina, again. I remember MBT laughing at this card's name, Asset Mountis. Ogdoadic Daybreak. Master Tal the Enchanter. Supreme King Dragon Lightworm, Starring Night again. Shav Saga. Soul of the Supreme Celestial King. Burning Dragon. I did read this a bit ago. If your opponent controls 2 more monsters and cards in your hand, special summon. Okay. This card is normal special summon. Why does it not just say special summon this card from your hand? That's weird. If this card is normal special summoned, you can target a spell, destroy a spell, and trap. Sorry, discard a spell, destroy a spell, and traps on the field. Does this, like, is this part of an, is this intended to sort of incorporate into part of an archetype, or is it just kind of a standalone? I don't know. I'm sure you could fit it into certain strategies, though. It's a fire, it's a dragon, it's a level 7. You could do stuff with that. Alright, 3 more. On this side. Oh my god. There you go. And if you've watched this far as well, Let me know if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! If you don't, then I guess you wouldn't have anything to say about this. But what decks do you play? What do you like? What cards don't you like? I'm getting into the community, so I'm interested to talk about this stuff. Lila Rep, Pendulum Evolution, Miracle of the Supreme King, Master Duel, a lot of repeats here. What Kingdom? Sheena Baron, Shade Peacock, Ixies in Trust, Mortal Bushi Ones and Mortal Blade. Ooh, Baphomet, the mythical king of phantom beasts. Do people run this with like the whole general Chimera package? Is this considered part of, you know, Chimera, branded Chimera, that sort of thing, or what? I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Becomes Chimera, the flying mythical beast. You can use each of the following effects once per turn. If fusion summoned, you can send a beast feed or illusion from deck to grave. To your opponent's oh, that's okay, so you can just dump. To your opponent's turn, quick effect. You can banish this card from your grave, target a banished beast, fiend, or illusion, except for itself, and then special summon it. Oh, sorry, target a banished. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay, so I'm guessing these are based around sort of banishing themselves and then bringing back from banishment. Okay, I did see people talking about this, and I think there were some people at locals that might be interested in this. We'll have to see. Why did I say it like that? We'll have to see. I'm being weird. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, I'm guessing you wouldn't want to keep that one on the field too long. You probably want to just go into it to dump and then immediately use it for something else, maybe? Because it doesn't really do anything on the field. It's just when it's summoned and then when it's in the grave. Alright. Gaia Prominence Fist Force, seen that. Realm Eulogy. Flamma Dixies. 4th Pit Knight Philly. Sheena Baroness Shade Peacock, Sweet Room Maid, Vanquish Soul Snow Devil, Tarai. What the fuck does this do? If this card's in your hand, target face-up monster and the main monster has activated this effect on the field this turn, destroy it, and if you do special summon this card to the zone that monster was in. Huh. Don't know what you do with that. Snake Eyes Flameburge Dragon. I don't know what the name of this rarity is, but it's got like these diagonal sort of crispy lines. I don't know how else to describe it. Very nice looking. Is that a secret rare? Is that what that's called? I don't know. I could look it up, but I will not because that would take time. So let's see. You can target face-up monster on the field or in either graveyard. Place it face-up in its own spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. Your opponent's turn, quick effect. You can target monster card tree as a continuous spell and special summon. Okay, so weird sort of way of reviving stuff. Okay. Or kind of removing it. Yeah, it's like versatile. Okay. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the grave, which you could do with the effects of the other Snake Eyes, you can special summon two level 1 fire monsters from your grave. Okay, so yeah, so you bring this out with the other Snake Eyes, they sort of get rid of themselves, this one goes in grave, you bring some more back, you keep the loop going. Seems cool. I am concerned about running out of these perfect fits. I wanted to go buy more, but shortly after I bought them, I went to the website again, and they're like, oh, we've actually changed our, like, shipping and handling infrastructure or something, and, like, we can't, like, certain products might not be available in certain regions. It's like, I could buy more sleeves, but I wouldn't be able to, like, the full sleeves, but I wouldn't be able to get more of the perfect fits, immediately, like, they weren't available, so that's kind of a shame. I may just have to go buy them from locals, I assume they have some. Alright, 3, 4. I have to constantly check the time here to make sure that it's still recording. Seen that? Let's maybe move these over here. Play the Tistina, Alpha Summon. There's another Ken, I can't remember which one I got 2 of already. Okay, I got 2 Gen. So this is my second, so I have 2 of each now. Lovely. Asset Mountis. What Psychic Fighting Porter? I think I've seen the back thing as an effect monster. TG Close. This is the final pack of the left side, by the way. Oh, there's my 3rd again. Okay. Rose Papillon. Seed Spitting Saplings. Okay. Funny card and funny artwork here. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets this card in the field, or when this card is targeted for attack, quick effect, you can special summon a snack token. Once per turn, your opponent would special summon a monster. Quick effect, you can tribute a normal monster. Okay, so the snack token, if you destroy the monster. Are you ever going to be able to make more than one of these? Are you even going to be able to keep this up? This doesn't seem very good. Seems like kind of a silly card. There's probably some synergy that you can make. Can't consider cards in a vacuum most of the time. You got to think about the other cards, and I don't know enough about the game to know about like, oh, maybe this is good in some certain strategies. Who knows? Oops, did not mean to look at that bottom card there. I saw it was some kind of spell. Okay. One of the Nouvelle cards. Concours de cuisine. Probably said that wrong. Culinary confrontation. IAS, invasive alien species. Realm eulogy. Hang on, is this the first pack on the right side? I already can't remember. I think so. Hang on. Let's maybe make a separate pile here. Yeah. Let's take these and put them somewhere else. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Put them, like, here. Okay. Okay, let's start a new pile. Concours de cuisine. IAS, invasive alien species. Realm eulogy. Cursed bride doll. Sweet room maid. TG close. Shino baroness. Shade peacock. Supreme king dragon lightworm. Snake eye oak. Another new Snake Eye, okay? If this card's normal special summoned, you can target, one of your level 1 fires. There's Banisher in your grave. Right. Add to your hand or special summon it. Okay, so yeah, this is like, yeah, you kind of extender. Send 2 face cards you control to grave, including this card. Special summon a Snake Eye from your hand or deck. Yeah, so you keep looping these around. Okay. It doesn't really look like a tree. It looks like sort of pieces of like armor or like ruins or something, like with plants growing on them. And then the whole thing has like a fire spirit inside it. Okay. At this rate, I'm thinking I'm probably not going to show off my my deck in this video. Maybe in a separate video. I could talk about locals, and that can include, the deck I brought there. And I could also, if I get like an OTS pack, I can open it as well. Lilarep, third angelic ring. Earthbound Servant Geo Gremlina. I actually have I have a tin based on Earthbound Immortal. What the fuck is it? Wiracocha Raska. So I've always been vaguely interested in the Earthbound Immortals, except I think Earthbound is like a different archetype. It's like a super archetype. I don't know. Another one of these. Concours de cuisine. Startling Snare of the Snake Eyes. Never actually read this. Let's see. Total level of Snake Eye monsters you control 2 or higher. Okay, so basically if you have 2 or more. Or if you have the dragon. Activate one of these effects. Target phase on monster your opponent controls in their graveyards. Place. Okay, so weird form of removal. Target a monster card treat as a continuous spell on the field. Special summon it to your field. Right. Okay, so yeah, just the same thing that the dragon did, basically, but as a trap. Cool. Wondering what the theming is here. Is it supposed to be like they being like petrified by like a basilisk stare, and that's why they're in spell and traps? Who knows? Vanquish Soul, Snow Devil, Tadai, Sweet Roommate, and Manadium Triscuta. Don't know much about Manadium specifically. I know it's part of the Vsauce Starfrost here lore. Let's see, what does it do? I don't know. I know Manadiums are based on Synchro Summoning and skipping your opponent's turn. That's all I know about them. If it's called a Synchro Summon, you can target a level 2 tuner in your graveyard. Special summon it, but it's beginning its effects. You can target any number of tuners you control, change levels to 2, or you cannot special summon for the extra further extent except Synchro Monsters. You can use each effect of Manadium Triscuta once per turn. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with turn skipping. But, okay. It's a relatively, let's see, it's level 6. So yeah, I guess you'd use this as like a, if you can't immediately get into the higher level ones, you use this as like a bridge or something. I don't know. Next pack. Still holding out hope for that SP Little Knight or Typhon. It's pretty unlikely that we'll get one, just to clarify. But it is possible, and we have we have quite a few packs here we haven't checked. Lots of rolls of the dice left. Origami Goddess, Full Armored Ixies, Alpha Summon, Nimlaria Repeater, What Psychic Fighting Porter, Soul the Supreme Celestial King, UFO Light, What Kyuki, and Happy Guidance of Horus, another one of the Horuses. Cool. Yeah. These all do different things when they're, like, centigrade, I think. So, it's very hard to out them, and even when they do, they'll probably come back, or at least fuck you up. Cool. The sad thing about these packs, unfortunately, is, like, even if you buy a whole box like I did, and you open every pack, like, let's say I got every single one of the Snake Eyes, or every single one of the Horuses, or both, like, you're not going to get a playset of them. You're going to have to keep pulling more, or just buy them. This is why it's not a good idea to actually buy these packs, unless you just like the fun of seeing what you'll get. Now, for stuff like SP Little Knight, you can always get lucky, and, you know, if I get that, I will have actually made back more than I spent on this box, I think, in terms of value. But, you know, if you don't, then, yeah. So it's generally better to buy singles, but doesn't mean it's, you know, it can't be fun or potentially even rewarding to open these packs from time to time. And I haven't done it before, and I thought it could be fun, so there you go, there's my justification. Miracle of the Supreme King, Origami Goddess, Master Duel, Geogremlina, Shade Peacock. Okay, sorry, the other one was Shino Baron Shade Peacock. This is Shino Baroness Shade Peacock. Okay, there's a second Arce Yellow. Whoops. Immortal Bushi mourns the mortal body. Turnid of the Tistina. And Fire Recovery. That's our second Fire Recovery. It's like, I guess maybe this is supposed to work with Snake Eye? Oh no, hang on. There's a volcanic card in this. This is volcanic support. I guess that makes sense. I've heard that volcanics are always, sort of always, just on the precipice of maybe being playable if they, you know, it's just one more card. I know that, you know, that kind of trope is said by a lot of people with their pet decks, but I've heard it's actually kind of true with volcanics. Might be wrong, though. Dire Prominence, Look of Samsara, Scapegoat. I think that's the fourth Angelicas. Yeah, Shino Baron Shade Peacock. Red Arrows. Seems like a dumb card. Watuna, Soul of the Supreme Celestial King. There's Typhon! Wow! I'm happy. I don't remember how much this one is. Not nearly as much as SP Little Knight, I don't believe. Let me double check that one. I think this one actually is worth having a look at quickly. It goes for £14.35, it looks like. Oh god, SP Little Knight's gone up. It used to be like 60, now it's like 70. Shit. Well, I'm not too fussed. I don't need Little Knight. But no, this is a really good pull though, honestly. It's really funny. This thing is essentially just intended to be a hard Zeus counter. Like, your opponent makes Zeus, you make this. Its effect, without mentioning Zeus's name, literally basically just says if your opponent activates Zeus, fuck them. And also it's you know, clearly supposed to be the same thing. Like, that one's called like Sky, it's something AA Zeus Sky Thunder. This one's Super Star Slayer Typhon Sky Crisis. It has slightly lower attack and defense, which is actually relevant for its effects. Yeah, neither player can activate the effects of monsters with 3,000 or more attack. Like, it's just, it's so funny. And it's named after Typhon, which is a monster that in mythology was created to kill Zeus, I think, or to fight Zeus. So, very funny. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. Lovely. Can't complain about that. Okay. Even if I don't get Lil Knight, which at this point is pretty unlikely, can't really complain. Got the Typhon. Okay, Let's try to get through this quicker. Asset Mantis, Leela Rap, Discordance of the Tistina, Concours de Cuisine, Serene Dragon Lightsworm, What Kuki, Starring Knight, Ixies and Trust, Burning Dragon. That's the second one of those. Okay, I'm starting to run out of these perfect fits. Ooh. I may have to skimp out on a few of these or take them off of something else. Damn, that's a shame. Oh well. Or I could just put them single-sleeved in one of my purples, but yeah. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, man. Okay, whatever. Just do this. This one's completely fucked up, but I'm running out of patience. God, that's gonna be a lot of recycling to get rid of. Okay. Play of the Tistina, invasive alien species, Nemlaria repeater, Ken again. Okay, I think that's now 3 of each, which is nice. That's good. What's Psychic Porter? Third Arciella, Rose Papillon, Sharp Saga. I can see it's a trap. Embrace of the Tistina. Blah. Well, I'm not too interested in Tistina, but it is what it. Oh yeah, that's my very last perfect fit. Yay! Yeah, I should probably take these out of here and just put them in the single purples or something. Except for Typhon, I guess. I'll do that after the video. Really, I should just have more. I should have more perfect fits. I should have anticipated needing more than 100, even if I was only going to build the one deck. But hindsight's 2020. Okay. I think it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th pack from the end. Do we this and then 4 more. Scapegoat, Leela Rap, Card Scanner, Gaia Prominence, What Tuna, TG Close, Red Arrows, still think there's a Snare of the Stink Eyes, and Supreme King Gate Magician again. Okay. Right, I don't have. Okay, I'll just, just put this in a purple then. Feels wrong to single sleeve this stuff, but what else can I do? Sure. Oop, this is starting to come undone. Oh, maybe I should have had this here. Oh, no, you wouldn't be able to see it. Okay, 4 more packs. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Ah, whatever. It's all getting thrown out. I don't know why I care about opening it like this. Ogdoadic Daybreak, IAS, Concours de Cuisine, Pendulum Evolution, Sweet Roommate, Sheena Baron, Shade Peacock, Transcendosaurus, Exoraptor. I assume this is a good dinosaur card, I don't know. Sheena Baroness, Shade Peacock, and Canopic Protector. What does this do? Oh, it's a horse card, okay. Once per chain, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon a horse from hand or grave. If for the rest of the turn you can't special summon monsters, it's the same name by the effect of Canopic Protector. Oh, because it's, oh yeah, because it's a continuous. I'm like, for a second I thought this was normal. I'm like, why is this so specific? If you have multiple Canopic Protectors, why not just let you do them? You can set this card, but banish it when this, sorry, if this card is sent from the hand or field to graveyard, you can set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, yeah, seems neat. Sure. Into the purple you go. Putting it in the sleeve without putting it in the perfect fit first feels like it's putting on pants without putting on any underwear. It's a stupid comparison. Okay. See, this and then 2 more. Discordance of the Tistina, Realm Eulogy, Cursed Bride Doll, Master Tal the Chanter, 4th Gen, so I can get rid of that one. Starring Knight, Tarai, I see it's a spell, Sharp Saga, and Realm Elegy. What is this? It's a, oh, it's a Visas card, okay. Alright. Sure. For those who don't know, the Visa Starfrost is the main character of what is now, I think, the third or fourth, if you count Duel Terminal, set of like interrelated card lore. So back in 2017, they did this set called, well, no, it wasn't a set, but they did this storyline called The World Legacy, which is very heavily inspired by Xenoblade, I am to understand, featuring some heroes going out on a journey and fighting stuff, and then plot twists happen, and there's all kinds of, you know, intrigue and, you know, cool, like, developments in the plot. And they told this story through a series of archetypes all connected together and had this, like, relation. Fifth Pit Knight Philly. Fallen of the Tistina. Or, oh my god, yeah, and so then they followed that with the lore of Fallen of Albaz and Aluba the Jester of Despia. Okay, what's this one? King Sarcophagus. Lovely. This goes with the Horus cards. Horus monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects that do not target them. Yeah. You can send one card from your hand to the grave, send one Horus monster from deck to grave. You can only use this effect up to 4 times per turn, which is really funny. Once per turn, at the start of the damage step, if your Horus monster battles an opponent's monster, you can send that opponent's monster to the grave. So it's trying to funnel them into fighting your Horus monsters by battle with this weird sort of reverse targeting protection, and then they just get removed anyway, so tricky to out, and people are splashing this and stuff like Telements, and I can't think of any other examples. Okay, last pack. Yeah, and then following the Albaz lore, which people also seem to like, they started this Visas Starfrost lore, which includes like Telements and Scareclaw and Kashtira and Vanadium, and from what I can tell, people do not care, and they find this set pretty boring. I think it has some interesting ideas. It's still kind of getting going. They've got like a time loop aspect to it, where like they kind of told the story, like he accomplished what he was trying to, but then it all went wrong, and like he turned into a monster or something, and then he has to go back in time and like do it again, but different this time. So I don't know. I think that has some potential, depending on where they go with it. But also, who plays Yu-Gi-Oh for the card lore, right? Okay, last pack. Gaia Prominence, the Fierce Force. Pendulum Evolution. Loka Samsara. Card Scanner. This feels like it'd be a really old card, especially with this artwork. Am I maybe thinking of an old card that looks similar to this? Or maybe it's just a reprint. Startling Snare of the Snake Eyes. TG Close. Tarai. Stars Align Above the Shrine. I think this is the last one. Switch Point. Okay. Sure. Yeah, can't complain about that. Would have been nice to get the SP Little Knight, but was not really expecting it. I was hoping I would get at least it or Typhon, and I did. I got Typhon, so you know, that's something. Alright. And yeah, it looks like it really is just the one holo per pack, which is, I guess that's fine. Dear God, that's a lot of cards there. Okay. I'm going to need to find somewhere to put them. But let's, I guess, round up all of my holos here. Again, this got like the mixed sleeving right now. I'll fix that later. And he's also not in the right order. But whatever. So yeah, we got the Supreme King Gate Magician, the Fire Recovery, got 2 of those, I think. Switch Point, got 2 of those. King Sarcophagus, Realm Elegy, Canopic Protector, Embrace of the Tistina, Burning Dragon, got 2 of those as well. Here's Typhon. Very, very happy to have pulled this. I don't even have Zeus yet, by the way. I'm going to need to buy Zeus. Yeah, this is my second Fire Recovery. Happy. Vanadium Triscuta. Snake Eye Oak. Speed Sitting Sapling. Snake Eyes Flameburst Dragon. Berthamet. I'm sure somebody will be interested in that. Second Burning Dragon. Simple Straws of Betrayal. Silvera. Supreme King. Gate Magician. The other one. The other Switch Point. There's the cover card. Odd Eyes Archray Dragon. Snake Eye Ash. And Birch. Imseti. Glory of Horus. I think this is our first holo. This is a secret. So, yeah, all in all, good pulls. Pretty happy with those. So thanks for watching. And let me know if you enjoyed this and what else you'd like to see from me. As it is, I'm thinking about, like I said, making a video about going to locals. I'll show the deck that I'm using for that. You may have gotten a preview of it earlier when you saw my deck box through the kind of, it's not completely opaque. And then also potentially just going over some of my old cards and talking about how I got into the game and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. I don't know. If you don't care, then you probably won't have watched this far. So, thank you, and goodbye.